Honey, guess what? We're going on a family trip next week.
Wait, a family trip?
Yeah, Dad's got work, so it'll be just Mom, the two of us, and the baby.
Hold on a sec. This is the first time I've heard about this.
We just decided recently. Mom's been wanting to go to the Grand Canyon, so we figured we'd make it a family thing.
Wow, this is really sudden.
I already booked a hotel, so it's all set. I'm so excited. It's been ages since we went on a vacation.
Hon, Mia is only a month old.
So what?
Isn't it a bit too early to take her on a trip? Can't we wait until she's a little older?
We can't wait that long. Besides, a month is old enough, right? If anything, it'll be easier now. She's not even walking yet.
But taking her around crowds...
It'll be fine. We're going on a weekday, so it won't be too busy. Plus, we don't know how long Mom will be in good health.
Still, this is also last minute. I need to prepare.
You need to seize the moment for this kind of thing, or you'll regret it later.
I understand that, but...
If you say we should cancel just because the baby is small, Mom would be devastated. She loves nature and has been looking forward to this.
You always put her opinions first, don't you?
You think so?
When Mia was born, she said she was hoping for a boy, and make sure the next one is a boy. That really hurt me, and you didn't stand up for me.
Did that happen?
It wasn't that long ago, so I'm sure you remember. And you even said you were hoping for a boy too, siding with her. I still can't forget it.
That was just a joke. I didn't care if it was a boy or a girl.
But I was seriously hurt by that.
I didn't mean to. I love Mia.
But even when we were choosing her name, you wanted to go with that flashy one your mom suggested, saying you wanted to make her happy. If your dad hadn't stepped in and convinced her otherwise, we'd be stuck with that name.
It's just a name. You're being so uptight about this.
What are you talking about? A name is important. It's for life. And now you've decided on this trip without even consulting me?
Jeez, all you do is complain. It's already set, so just get ready.
So, you're not going to listen to my opinion at all?
I just want to do something nice for my parents. They're your family too, so stop arguing and help out.
Fine.
Tomorrow's the big day, honey. We're heading out for our vacation for 5 days, so make sure you've got all the baby's clothes and diapers packed. I'm so excited. I took 5 days off just for this.
Oh, sorry, I haven't finished packing yet.
You haven't packed? We're leaving in the morning. You're home all day. What have you been doing?
I'm sorry, but Mia has been running a bit of a fever today. I had to take her to the doctor, so I didn't have time. It's just a cold, but still.
A cold? Seriously? Come on, give me a break. What if I catch it? I can't go on the trip if I get sick.
It's not like I planned this. Kids can get sick out of the blue. The doctor even said so. The weather's been all over the place recently.
You're her mom. You should have been taking better care of her. How could you let her catch a cold, especially right before a family trip? You've got to be kidding me.
It's not my fault.
Can't she be better by tomorrow? We have some cold medicine at home, right?
She's only a month old. I can't just give her medicine like that. The doctor said she just needed rest.
Ugh, useless. So, what are we supposed to do tomorrow?
I was hoping we could postpone the trip.
No way.
Well, we don't know when her fever might go up again. I can't take her on a trip like this.
Are you kidding me? Why should we have to postpone our trip? My mom has been looking forward to this for ages. There's no way we can cancel last minute for something like this.
Something like this?
You know what? Fine. You don't have to come. Stay home with Mia. I'll go with Mom. How's that?
Wait.
I'm going with my dear mother. You can stay here and take care of Mia and the house like you always do. You're trying to ruin the vacation I planned.
Wait a minute. Is it more important to you than Mia's cold?
I didn't say that, did I? This is so annoying. Whatever. I'm staying at my parents' place tonight. I don't want to catch anything before the trip.
What? Aren't you worried about your daughter?
Me worrying isn't going to make her feel better. I'll get ready for the trip at my parents' place.
But I want you to be here, especially now.
You know what? You're her mother. It's your fault she got sick in the first place. Don't try to dump this on me. I'm not coming back until you've had some time to think about that.
Wait, honey.
Sylvia, you really are such a disappointment as a daughter-in-law.
Tara?
Nolan told me everything. Not only did you fail to pack for the trip, but you're also using the baby's fever as an excuse. Honestly, you need to get it together.
But Tara, Mia's fever was unexpected, and I'm still not used to taking her to the doctor.
No more excuses. How could you inconvenience your husband over something as trivial as a baby's fever? A real mother would push through something like this. Honestly, how useless can you be? You let the baby get sick? You're getting in Nolan's way? You're an absolute failure as a mother and a wife.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why he married someone like you. I was against this marriage from the start. I wanted a sweet, docile daughter-in-law, but all you do is assert yourself. I had hoped to live with my son and his wife, but because you insisted on having time alone as a newlywed couple, the idea of living together was scrapped.
But Michael said it'd be better if we didn't live together since our daily routines are different.
He's just too lenient with you. I was so disappointed when the first grandchild turned out to be a girl. I was counting on a boy.
The gender isn't something you get to decide, Tara.
Be quiet. It's your job to produce an heir. And I even went to the trouble of coming up with a name for the baby. But thanks to you, my suggestion was ignored. You really are a useless, insolent woman. To be honest, I'm relieved we're going on this trip without you. It's just perfect. You stay home and think about what you've done. Goodbye.
Honey, please pick up the phone. Nolan.
What is it? You keep blowing up my phone with notifications. You know I'm driving.
Please come home right now.
Why?
Please. Mia's fever is really high. It's almost 104 degrees.
Then take her to the hospital. The doctor will figure it out.
But I caught the cold too, and I've got the same fever. I can barely move. I don't know what to do. Please, just come back.
Darn you! You've got to be kidding me.
What?
First, you didn't pack for the trip at all. And now, you're making up this nonsense just to get me to come back? How much do you want to ruin our trip? Stop sulking already. I even pulled over at a rest stop for this. What a waste.
What are you talking about? This isn't a lie. I really do have a fever.
I'm not coming back, no matter what. Taking care of Mia is your job, isn't it? You're her mother. So even if you have a high fever, you need to take care of her. I'm busy being a good son and taking care of my mom, all right?
So you really won't come back?
Of course not. Stop ruining this trip. I'm turning off my phone until you learn your lesson.
Wait, honey. Please listen.
There's nothing like great nature. The air is so fresh, and it's really helping me unwind after all that work. But you made the car ride here a nightmare, you know that? You kept calling and demanding I come back, and it put Mom in a bad mood. Well, she calmed down after the hike. If you apologize sincerely, I might consider letting it slide. Mom said she'd do the same this time too. So stop sulking and just apologize, whether by phone or whatever. Then maybe we'll take you on the next trip. Is that really the first thing you want to say when you finally get in touch? How dare you talk like that to your sick wife and child? Forgive her? Who do you think you are? You're a disgrace. Huh? Who the heck do you think you're talking to? You clearly haven't learned a thing. Don't push your luck. The one pushing their luck is you. Sylvia has nothing to apologize for. Sylvia? Wait, who is this? Aren't you her? Who are you? This is your father. What? Dad? Wait, what's going on? Where's Sylvia? I borrowed her phone for a moment. She's not in a state to talk to you right now. Not in a state to talk? What do you mean? What do I mean? Son, do you even realize what you've done? Huh? She's in the hospital right now. So is Mia. What? In the hospital? I got a call 2 days ago. They were rushed to the emergency room. They tried calling you first, but they couldn't get through after several attempts. Now that I think about it, I had my phone off for a while. The paramedics said Sylvia collapsed from a high fever, and Mia was in a pretty bad state too. Fortunately, both of them are not in critical condition, but they'll be staying in the hospital for a few days. This can't be happening. Wait, which hospital? I'm coming right now. You won't see them again. What? You heard me. You're never seeing Sylvia or Mia again. What are you saying? I've gone through your old messages. When they both had high fevers and needed your help, you not only chose to prioritize your trip, but you also hit her with cruel words. That's... You told her to take care of the baby even with a high fever, saying you were too busy being a good son to your mother. You've got to be kidding me. Yikes. You're her husband and Mia's father. How could you abandon your sick child and wife and go on a trip with your mom? You're a disgrace not just as a father, but as a man. Do you have any idea what it means to be responsible for someone else's daughter? Or what it means to be a father to a child your wife risked her life to bring into this world? I thought she was just sulking because of our fight. And even if she was really sick, I didn't know what to do. I figured she'd handle it because she's usually so capable. What are you even saying? If you don't know what to do, does that mean you're allowed to leave your wife and child behind? You didn't even think to take them to the hospital. Just because she's strong doesn't mean she can handle everything alone. She only gave birth a month ago. She's still figuring things out, and her health isn't fully recovered either. She's been trying her best, far from her own family, and you should have been there to take care of her. But hiding behind the excuse of being a good son to ignore your wife and child, that makes you a terrible son too. And your mother is no better. How dare she call Sylvia a failure as a mother? The two of you are a disgrace to this family. Dad, I've been concerned about your behavior and your mother for a while now. I've worried that you've been treating Sylvia poorly. I should have said something sooner. Please, Dad, wait. I'm sorry. I'll come home right now. Just tell me which hospital they're at. There's no way I'm telling you that. You'd only cause more stress for her. Her parents are already here, and they'll be taking care of her and Mia. I'm coming over there now too. Wait, Dad, what about your job? I've explained the situation to my boss, and I've taken some time off. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Honey,
Do you have a minute?
what do you want?
I heard from Dad yesterday that you and Mia were discharged from the hospital.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to talk.
Don't you have something to say first?
Well, I'm really sorry. After that, Dad came over and chewed me out. I'm so sorry for neglecting you and Mia. I knew you both had fevers and still left you alone. I'm sorry I let it get to the point where you both had to be hospitalized.
I see. So Michael scolded you.
Yeah. He told me that now that I'm married and have a child, my priority should be you guys, not my parents. He said the things I said to you were unacceptable, even as a person. I totally agree with him, and I've reflected on it. Mom got scolded too for the things she said to you. Dad even mentioned divorce, and she was in tears.
I see. And then?
Huh? Well, I've really reflected on this. Can you give me another chance? I promise I'll never neglect you and Mia again. I'll always put you two first, no matter what. Please, I know you're at your parents' place right now, right? Let me come pick you up, and we can go back home.
Listen, Nolan, let's get a divorce.
No. Wait, what? Why? Why are you talking about divorce? I said I'd never do something like that again. Please, believe me.
You know, if before anything else, you had asked how I was feeling or how Mia was and had shown any concern for us, I might have considered giving it another try.
But
instead, all you did was talk about how you've reflected on your actions, without even asking how we're doing now. It's clear to me that all you care about is getting forgiveness so you can feel better. In the end, you're still only thinking about yourself.
no, you've got it all wrong. I was really worried about you. I couldn't stop thinking about how you were doing.
And yet, you didn't even visit us in the hospital or send a single message.
I wanted to come to the hospital right away, but Dad wouldn't tell me where it was. And I thought you'd want some rest while you were there, so I held off on contacting you. I figured we'd talk once you were out.
If we really mattered to you, you would have found a way to get to us, no matter what Michael said. You should have been searching for the hospital, even if it meant begging. But instead, you just sat around waiting for us to be discharged. If I were in your shoes, I would never have done that. And now you're trying to apologize over text? So I'm not even worthy of a face-to-face apology or a phone call? You've got to be kidding me.
No, that's not it at all. I didn't mean it like that. I've got my reasons too. Let's talk this out in person.
Honestly, I don't think it'll do any good to talk. While I was in the hospital, I kept thinking about the past, like how you've made belittling comments since the beginning of our marriage, or how you didn't care about my morning sickness when I was pregnant. You went out with friends while I was bedridden. And when I called you during labor, you were at a party and said you couldn't come because you were having a great time. You missed the birth, and when you finally showed up, you were completely drunk. You embarrassed me in front of the doctor and nurses. You've always dumped all the housework and childcare on me. You never once followed through on your promise to help. You refused to change diapers or give me a bath, saying it was something I could do. And yet, you and your mom constantly criticized me for not being good enough. This latest incident was just the final straw. I've realized that I can't stay married to you anymore. No matter what you say, I'm not changing my mind. It's pointless.
Please don't say that. I know I was wrong. I'll apologize as many times as it takes. I'll help with Mia in the housework. I'll change, I swear.
No, Nolan, you won't. You can't change for us. Anyone who still talks about helping with housework and childcare at this point...
No, wait. That's not what I meant. I really will change.
It's over. If you have anything to say, do it through my lawyer from now on.
Don't do this, Sylvia.
Enjoy your life with your dear mom. Goodbye. Nolan kept persistently contacting me, begging me to reconsider the divorce. However, I blocked all his contacts. As expected, he showed up at my parents' house. But my parents, along with an attorney they hired through their connections, handled it and turned him away. Thanks to them, I was able to rest both physically and mentally, which I'm truly grateful for. We eventually divorced with minimal contact. Nolan was made to agree to pay sufficient alimony and child support. Meanwhile, Michael also demanded a divorce from Tara. She was desperate to avoid it, leading to a nasty legal battle. But I introduced the attorney who helped me, and he successfully finalized the divorce. Now, Nolan and Tara are living together in an apartment, but she has become mentally unstable from the shock of the divorce and is showing early signs of dementia. I imagine Nolan's having a hard time taking care of her. As for me, I moved back in with my parents, and with their help, I'm raising Mia. I've found a good daycare and I'm set to return to work soon. Michael checks in on us occasionally. He seems to be enjoying his new life, finally pursuing hobbies he's always wanted to try after the divorce. Although my marriage didn't work out, I'm looking forward to continuing a happy life with my beloved family.
It's finally the big day for my daughter and your son tomorrow.
Oh, hi, Nancy. Yes, it's finally here. I'm so nervous. It feels like I'm the one getting married, not my son.
Your son? You mean Andrew?
Of course.
Today's the last day you'll get to call him that.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
Oh, if you don't get it, never mind. By the way, you don't actually think you're attending the wedding, do you?
Of course I'm coming.
Ugh, this is why I can't stand uneducated people like you.
Wait, are you calling me uneducated?
Who else would I be talking about? We'll see you tomorrow.
Nancy!
Unbelievable. We're in the middle of a wedding, you know. Of course I can't answer the phone right now. Typical. This is why I can't stand uneducated people without any sense of etiquette.
Nancy, what's this all about?
What are you talking about?
Why is there no seat reserved for me? I'm the mother of the groom. I asked the staff, and they said you told them not to bother setting one up for me.
Oh, that?
What do you mean, that? I knew you didn't like me, but I never imagined you'd stoop this low. To not have a seat for me at my own son's wedding? That's terrible. Don't you think you're going too far?
Don't get it twisted. It's actually the opposite.
What do you mean by that?
I wasn't being mean. I was doing you a favor. I simply arranged a special seat that's more fitting for someone like you.
A special seat? But there's no seat for me inside the venue.
Of course not. It's out in the hallway. Perfect for a high school dropout single mom, isn't it?
You've got to be kidding me.
Why are you so shocked? That's exactly where you belong. I mean, you dropped out of high school, didn't you? Because you got pregnant? Disgusting, just thinking about it. And you didn't even bother to get married, just raising your child alone? Pathetic. Poor Andrew. He's so smart and capable. But to think he ended up with a loser mom like you? What a shame.
How dare you? This is supposed to be a special day for my son.
That's my line. You're ruining a beautiful wedding. Having someone like you in the family seating would just be embarrassing. I'm sure you know, but my husband is a board member at a big company. And our relatives, doctors, business owners, university professors, all elite. The thought of you, a high school dropout, sitting with us? Ugh, just thinking about it makes me shudder. I'm sure Andrew is secretly ashamed too. He's just too nice to say it.
That's definitely not true. He isn't like that.
Oh, but he is. He must be dying to cut ties with you.
That's impossible.
You need to face reality. You're not fit to be his mother. I'm his real mother now.
What the heck?
Anyway, a high school dropout mom's place is out in the hallway. Watch your son from there. Or go home if you don't like it.
I can't believe this.
And don't forget, this is me being nice. I didn't even want you here in the first place. Just the thought of someone like you in the same room makes me feel sick. Be grateful you get to watch from there.
How can I be grateful for this treatment?
Always complaining, not understanding other people's kindness. That's what low-class people do. If you don't like your spot, go home.
I'll go home then.
Oh, really? Wow, you're seriously leaving? I said you could watch.
Standing alone in the hallway as the mother of the groom? That just makes me look pathetic.
Even so, watching his big day is what a loving mother should do, right?
Are you serious?
Well, do whatever you want then. I'm going to attend the wedding now as the mother of both the bride and the groom. Bye! Mom, the ceremony is about to start.
I know.
So, why aren't you in your seat? The bride is about to make her entrance. Why are you standing in the hallway?
Because this is my seat.
What are you talking about?
The real mother, who's actually worthy of you, told me that. She said it's perfect for someone low class like me.
Huh? I don't get it. The real mother? I only have you. Oh, wait. Are you saying we're not actually related by blood or something? Whoa. A revelation like that at this second? That's intense. But you're the one who raised me to be the person I am today. Blood doesn't matter. You'll always be my mom.
Calm down, Andrew. You are my real son. I'm the one who gave birth to you. Just look at our faces. We're practically identical.
Oh, thank God. You were being cryptic, so I got freaked out.
There's nothing cryptic about it. It's just shallow nonsense. And she's lost her mind.
Seriously? What's going on?
Honestly, I'm not even sure. Nancy told me to stay out here in the hallway.
She did? Why?
That's what I don't understand either. Let me send you a screenshot. Can you take a look?
Wow, what is this?
Unbelievable, right?
I knew you guys didn't really get along, but this is way out of line.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm speechless.
Right?
Though half the reason I'm speechless is because you're actually standing in the hallway like she told you to.
Quiet, you. I didn't know what else to do. I'm trying to figure it out.
Figure it out?
Well, she said if I don't like standing here, I should go home, so I thought about leaving. But do you think any sane person would do something so outrageous? I wonder if it's some kind of joke. Or maybe it's a prank or some sort of surprise setup.
Yeah, this is definitely the kind of thing that makes you question it.
So I'm going along with it for now. But since nothing else has happened, I'm starting to think she's serious.
Yeah, I think she is. Actually, Claire warned me.
What did she say?
She said her mom can be a bit, well, different. I didn't really pay much attention to it, but I never expected this.
So this isn't a joke or a prank. It's for real.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't been made to feel this way since I got bullied in high school.
Whoa, another shocking revelation on my wedding day.
Yeah, just for a short period.
Anyway, what are we going to do now?
I really don't know. Nancy told me to go home if I didn't like it.
Okay, Mom, let's go home then.
Yeah, I think that's best.
Andrew, where have you gone? The ceremony has already started. Everyone's panicking because you aren't here. I've been so looking forward to seeing you in that handsome tuxedo. Are you too nervous and hiding out in the bathroom? I'm not at the venue anymore.
What?
I'm on my way home.
Home? Why? Did you forget something?
No, nothing like that.
Then why?
The wedding is canceled.
Canceled? What do you mean?
Exactly what it means. Think about what you did to my mother.
What? Did she tell you everything?
Yes, I heard it all.
Wait, it's a misunderstanding.
What's there to misunderstand? I don't think there's any room for that.
I don't know what she told you, but it's not true. It's all her fault, not mine.
How is it her fault?
Well, let me explain.
Never mind. The wedding is officially canceled.
I'm telling you to wait.
Why should I wait? Didn't you tell her if she didn't like standing in the hallway, she could go home?
Yes, but...
I don't like my mom standing in the hallway either, so we decided to go home.
What? That's not what I meant. I was talking to that woman, not you, Andrew.
I understand that, but it doesn't matter. I'm not having a wedding where she's treated so disrespectfully.
Oh, come on.
Do you really expect me to smile and ignore it when you treat my mother like that?
She's nothing but low-class trash. You don't need her anymore.
Low-class trash?
Isn't she? A teenage mom without a father around? A worthless woman. You've had to struggle because of her, right? I'm doing this for you.
Take that back.
What are you angry about? I'm just stating the facts.
Sure, maybe she wasn't perfect. She skipped school, stayed out late with friends, even got into motorcycles. She fought all the time too.
See? Total trash.
But after she had me, she dedicated her entire life to raising me. She gave up her bike, stopped going out at night, and worked hard to support me. No matter how busy she was, she never missed a single school event. Calling someone like that low-class trash is unforgivable.
But that doesn't change the fact that she's worthless. And now you have me. You don't need anyone else to be your mother.
What are you talking about? That's just gross.
How could you say that to your mother?
What's wrong with you? Anyway, the wedding is off.
Wait, why? This was supposed to be the special day when we become a real family.
Get back here right now. What? Just get back here. Hurry up. Leaving your own son's wedding before it even starts? What kind of mother does that? I left because you told me to go home. Thanks to you, the whole wedding is ruined. Take responsibility. I heard it was canceled. Because you left. No, it's clearly your fault. There you go, blaming others. Get back here and apologize to the guests for delaying the wedding. You tell me to leave, then demand I come back? How selfish can you be? I don't want to hear that from the person who's brainwashed Andrew. Brainwashed? You've been manipulating him, using your position as his birth mother, haven't you? Otherwise, why would he choose you over me? I don't think it's that complicated. He just doesn't like you. And why are you so obsessed with him anyway? I don't even understand why you hate me so much. No, it's more like you see me as an enemy. Why is that? Isn't it obvious? Because someone like you, a low-class woman, has something I don't. I always wanted a son, you know, but I couldn't get pregnant for the longest time. And when I finally did at nearly 40, it was a girl. I was devastated. That's an awful thing to say. You could never understand my feelings. And to top it off, Claire is neither pretty nor smart. There were times I even thought about giving her up for adoption. But I endured it, thinking I just had to get her to adulthood. So imagine my surprise when she brought Andrew home. I couldn't believe that my incompetent daughter had managed to snag such an amazing man. An ideal son, really. He's kind, gentle, and even an elite lawyer. It was the first time I was glad I had Claire. I finally had the son I'd always dreamed of, the perfect son. I was over the moon, but more than that, there was something I just couldn't stand. What? Your existence. When I thought of the amazing parents who must have raised such a wonderful boy, and then to see a low-class girl like you show up, I was furious. I still don't get why I have to be hated. And girl? I'm over 40. That's hardly a girl anymore. Oh, I see. That's part of it too, isn't it? You're in your 60s, having had a child later in life. And I'm nearly 20 years younger with the ideal son you always wanted. That must bother you a lot. What are you implying? Are you saying I'm jealous of you? Exactly. No, I'm just saying it's wrong for someone like you who doesn't deserve it to have so much. It's not fair. People like you are the reason there's so much injustice in this world. You are completely incoherent. The aggression that comes from jealousy is truly terrifying. You refuse to admit you're jealous, so you force the other person to be the villain and start attacking with your twisted sense of justice. I told you that's not it. You're just impossible to talk to. Perfect. I was thinking the exact same thing. Anyway, Andrew and I don't want anything to do with you. Ugh. I guess he's just the son of a low-class woman after all. Looks and manners don't matter if he's a failure at the core. I'm glad I realized it now. I almost got fooled. I wouldn't want a son like that anyway. Classic sour grapes, huh? At this point, it's almost amusing. This is the worst. Why is Claire doing this to me? Hey, answer the phone. What now? Claire just told me she's cutting ties with me. Oh, that. Why? How did it come to this? The wedding was canceled, but that doesn't mean she and Andrew aren't getting married. What are you talking about? After what you guys did to me, you still think he can get married? I won't allow it.
It's not up to you. This is between them.
Don't be ridiculous. Claire is my daughter. I gave birth to her. I raised her. Of course it's my business.
Yes, she told me all about it. How you've always used that to manipulate her. How you tried to control every part of her life. Her education, friends, hobbies, even extracurricular activities.
So what? That's my right as her mother.
Honestly, it's impressive that she turned out to be such a good person despite having a mother like you. I admire her.
What nonsense are you talking about?
She realized from a young age that she wasn't truly loved by you, but she endured it, thinking she owed you for taking care of her. If it were me, I would have rebelled long ago. So we had a talk. I told her that I consider her like my own daughter. No matter what happened, that wouldn't change. Both Andrew and I are on her side. Then she made her decision to cut ties with you.
You brainwashed her, didn't you? How dare you?
Don't make baseless accusations. We didn't force or manipulate her like you did. She made her own decision.
That can't be true. She's completely helpless without me.
You keep looking down on her and never give her the respect she deserves. No wonder she's cutting you off.
How dare you? Trying to tear a mother and daughter apart? You're despicable.
I keep telling you that's not what's happening. And really, weren't you the one trying to do just that?
Don't compare us. I was just trying to save her from a horrible mother like you. But this is how she repays me.
Sure. Keep playing the victim and avoiding reality.
I had the perfect man lined up for her to marry. You'll regret this. You won't get away with treating me like this.
Andrew, I heard from the neighbors. Someone's been putting flyers bad-mouthing me and you in everyone's mailboxes around the neighborhood. I'm worried you might be getting targeted too.
Yeah, I've been dealing with it too. It's awful. Today, my office mailbox was vandalized again.
I knew it.
Didn't someone throw trash into your yard yesterday?
Yeah, raw garbage.
Does it matter?
Of course it does.
I mean, it doesn't seem like something worth correcting.
There's a big difference between regular trash and raw garbage.
Okay, my bad.
Also, I'm not really tech savvy, but I heard there's a bunch of stuff being posted on message boards.
Yeah, defamation, baseless rumors, personal info. And it's not just us, Claire too.
It's gotta be.
Given the timing and what they're writing, probably. Or most definitely.
I can't believe this.
I've already reported it to the police, but it looks like we need to take action ourselves too.
Nancy, do you have a moment?
What do you want?
I need to ask you something. We've been having some issues recently. Garbage thrown in my yard, defamatory flyers distributed, things posted online. Is there any chance that this is your doing?
Excuse me? What are you asking? Of course it's my doing.
Really? But we have security camera footage. Wait, did you just admit it?
Mm-hmm.
You just said it was your doing.
Yeah, that's right. I threw the trash in your yard, spread the flyers, and wrote on the internet too.
Raw garbage, by the way.
Excuse me?
Oh, never mind. But why would you?
Why? Did you think you could get away with treating me like you did?
That's not what I meant. I'm just surprised at how bold you're being. Usually, people do this kind of thing secretly, trying to hide it.
Why would I need to hide? I'm just delivering justice to you too. If anything, I'm proud of it.
Wow, this is crazy. What was the point of waiting 5 days to gather evidence?
What nonsense are you blabbering?
Listen, Nancy.
What?
You know Andrew's profession, right?
Of course, he's a lawyer. So what?
So what? You think you can do this to a lawyer and get away with it?
Wait a minute. Are you planning to sue me?
Why wouldn't we? Why do you think you won't be sued?
Are you kidding me? You're the ones at fault. So why should I get sued?
Maybe because you threw raw garbage, spread personal info, defamed us, and distributed those flyers?
That's nothing compared to what I've been through. I was just giving you the punishment you deserved.
Where is the justice in anything you've done? Well, actually, I'm kind of relieved.
What do you mean by that?
We were already preparing to sue you. You caused the wedding to be canceled, so we were going to demand the wedding expenses. But Andrew thought it'd be tough.
Of course it would be.
Even if we could sue, it'd probably only be for part of the cost. But with this new evidence, we have a strong case. Maybe not the entire amount, but you'd be forced to pay most of it. And we'll also be claiming damages for the harassment. That's going to be quite a lot.
You've got to be kidding. I'm not paying a cent.
That's up to the court to decide.
Why would I, the victim, have to?
Maybe because you're the perpetrator?
You. Fine. I'll just suffer in silence, okay? I'll suffer. But don't be stupid enough to sue me. And obviously, you need to get Claire to take back what she said. Then I'll consider it even. Why do I have to go through all this?
No, that's not happening.
Excuse me?
There's no way we're going to let her take back her decision to cut ties with you.
Why not? She's my daughter. Give her back to me.
She doesn't want to come back, so no.
That's a lie.
She told me she wanted me to be her mother.
You've got to be kidding. A lowlife like you?
You really need to face reality.
What reality?
That someone like you isn't fit to be anyone's mother. Nancy kept pestering Claire to take back her decision to cut ties, but she blocked her and completely cut off contact. We took Nancy to court and easily won the case. She was given a criminal record and ordered to pay compensation. Combined with the wedding expenses, the total amount was quite large. She tried to turn to her husband for help, hoping he would cover the costs, but he ended up serving her with divorce papers instead. Apparently, he had been fed up with her selfish and abusive behavior for years and wanted to leave her. But because he's a kind, gentle man just like Claire, he hesitated to go through with it. However, this incident made him determined, and he decided to go through with the divorce. Nancy desperately resisted, but with Andrew's legal support, her husband was able to finalize the divorce under favorable conditions. Although there was some division of assets, her portion was seized for damages, leaving her almost penniless and evicted from her home. She now lives a poor life in a shabby apartment, surviving on a small pension. And as if that wasn't enough, word of how she kicked me out to the hallway at the wedding spread not just among family but also friends and acquaintances. One by one, people cut ties with her, leaving her completely alone. It's a miserable end to her story, but she brought it upon herself. By the way, Andrew and Claire held their wedding on a new date. Of course, Nancy wasn't invited, and the only family member representing her side was her father. The two of them looked so happy, and as their mother, I will continue to watch over them both. How dare you deceive my brother? I would rather die than have a person like you as my sister-in-law. Just hurry up and break up with him already. Huh? I hear you're getting married soon. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. If you think you're going to be happy like this, you're wrong. I know the truth. You backstabbing piece of trash. You've been texting me a lot. Who are you? Shut up! If you don't want your wedding to be ruined, just bow out quietly. From what you're saying, you're calling my fiancé your brother. Yes, he is. He's my sweet, sweet brother. That's not possible. First of all, could you tell me your name? It says Mel, but that's not your real name, is it? Don't change the subject. No, I mean, as long as you get out of the way, everything will be fine. Just do my brother and me a favor and get out of our lives. Chase, what should I do? I got that text again today.
Oh, again?
I wonder who it is. She's still telling me to break up with her brother and that I deceived him.
This is the 5th day in a row.
She probably thinks I'm someone else. It's been going on so long, it's starting to freak me out.
Skylar, are you okay? Even if it's a mistake, it's a real pain in the neck.
Well, it's not like there's any real physical harm done, so it's still fine. She's not listening to me at all. She won't even tell me her name.
That person thinks I'm her brother, right? I checked with my parents just to make sure, and they said I'm still the only child they have. I mean, they were wondering why I would ask that.
Yeah, of course they would. At least, if the name was displayed properly, it might have given me a clue.
Didn't you say it says Mel?
Yup. I was thinking that if Mel is a nickname, then the name is Melody, right? Does that ring a bell?
Well, I don't know anyone named Melody.
Come to think of it, no one with that name has contacted you, have they?
Yeah, I thought that was weird too. Why haven't they contacted me at all? The person claiming to be my sister is telling you not to marry me because you deceived me, right? If that's the case, they'd have to leak it directly to me to get the story straight.
That's right. Why is she only contacting me?
Maybe she doesn't have my contact info?
That's strange too. If you're siblings, she should at least have your contact information.
Speaking of which, what am I supposed to have been fooled by?
I'm not clear on that either. She just keeps repeating her own argument and won't answer any questions.
Well, I hope the wedding goes off without any problems. I guess I'd better contact the wedding hall just in case.
I guess so. There's only a week left until the wedding day. Hopefully, we can get this sorted out by then. But we don't know who it is, so it's going to be difficult. I'll let the wedding hall know what's going on just in case.
I can't imagine even someone like that would just show up. But from what you said, she sounds like she could be trouble. We'd better be on our guard.
You scammer! You're still going to marry my brother after you've been warned so much. You're sitting around laughing, and you didn't even know I was here. Your happy face makes me want to vomit. Well, you better laugh while you still can. I'm gonna ruin your wedding to my adorable brother.
Skylar, are you okay? What was that all about earlier? Just as I thought, a strange woman suddenly barged into the venue. She kicked over the wedding cake and ran away as fast as she could.
I really thought my heart was going to stop. My wedding dress was covered in cake, but thank goodness it was before I changed. I'm in the changing room right now.
I see. I wish I could get over to you now. Sorry. It's just that the whole place is kind of a mess right now, and I'm kind of in the middle of dealing with it.
I'm fine. My mom's here for me.
Yeah. We don't know where the woman who did this is. Just stay in the waiting room and wait for me. I'm gonna go talk to the ceremony people. I've got to find the person who did this.
I'm so sorry for all of this.
That's okay. I should have been more careful. I never thought you'd get tangled up in this. She sent you a text saying she'd ruined the wedding, didn't she?
I was too busy getting ready and didn't have time to look at my phone.
The wedding will definitely go on, no question about it. I'm not about to let some mystery woman have her way with us.
Yeah, we'll make sure it's a success. No doubt about it. Serves you right. Seeing the bride covered in wedding cake is hilarious. You with cream all over your face, standing there like a deer in headlights. That dumbfounded expression. I should have taken a picture. Well, now, the only option is to cancel the wedding, right? And then, soon after, I'll explain to my brother, who will be so moved to see me again, just what a terrible woman you are. It's all downhill from there. Engagement broken. I'm loving this. It's the perfect ending for a woman who betrayed my adorable brother. Can I ask you something? What? I'm wondering where you got my contact info from. Yeah, about that. I'll tell you. It was a successful operation. I heard a rumor my brother was getting married. I asked around to see who it was. I followed a friend of a friend, and that led me to you. I asked someone who had your contact information. I asked him, telling him that I had to get some urgent information to you, and he gave it to me. I also got the date, time, and place of the wedding and everything. I see. You got it by hook or crook. Now, one more thing. Can you tell me your real name? Mel is a nickname or something, right? Oh, my name is Melody. Melody, I see. That's why you chose Mel. So, once again, Melody, you deliberately knocked over the wedding cake and stained my dress. What on earth are you doing? Of course, it was to stop your wedding. I don't understand why I have to have my wedding ceremony interrupted by someone I don't know. I don't understand. I've told you repeatedly, I can't forgive you for betraying my little brother. In order to protect him, I wanted to stop the wedding at all costs. Well, sooner or later, my brother will see what you really are. I'm sure he will thank me. And now, I've successfully ruined your wedding. So anyway, I'm going home for the day. Bye! Chase, it looks like that woman's name is Melody.
Oh, you were able to get her real name? So her name is Melody. Melody, I think.
Do you have any idea who it is?
Well, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think I knew someone with that name a long time ago. Sorry, I'll check it out and text you back. Skylar, I found out who Melody is.
Huh? Really?
I'll tell you the details later. First of all, we have to continue with the wedding.
Right. We've got guests waiting.
I think she'll probably get caught soon. Mom said she's going to find out Melody's parents' contact information.
Oh, so the parents know each other?
Yeah, that's right. They haven't been in contact for a while now, I'm sure we can work something out. By the way, Skylar, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I fixed my makeup. I'm all dressed up.
I see. Well then, let's head back to the wedding hall right away.
Wait a minute. What's this about the wedding not being cancelled? I mean, your dress was covered in cake. Don't tell me you continued the ceremony with a dirty dress. Of course not. I changed my dress. It was a blessing in disguise. I was supposed to change after cutting the cake. If they had done it after the dress change, the ceremony would have been cancelled. Oh, so there was a dress change. Too bad, huh? Well, you have no way of knowing how the ceremony is going to go. It's a shame. I thought I could have ruined the ceremony for you. Well, I'll make sure my brother and you break up. Even if you get married, it won't change the fact that you betrayed my brother. If I confront him with proof of your betrayal, my brother will break off the engagement immediately. So, I'm tired of hearing this over and over again. When did I betray Chase, and what's my deception? Huh? You still don't get it? Yes, I seriously don't know because I have nothing to hide from him. What? You really don't know? I don't know what's going on. Please explain it to me. You're cheating on him, aren't you? Huh? Cheating? Don't play dumb with me. I know everything. I hired a professional agency to check up on you for my brother. I found out that you are living together with a guy named Steve in an apartment. A detective agency? You spent a lot of money to find out? That's right. It's for the sake of my beloved brother. I'd pay anything to know the truth. You spent a lot of money on such a trivial thing. Huh? Steve, who lives with us, is my brother. What? Your brother? That apartment is my parents' place. My parents, my brother, and I live there. My parents enjoy traveling and often go abroad together. Perhaps it was during one of their trips that the agency saw my brother. Since my brother and I were the only ones going in and out of the apartment, did they mistake us as living together? No way! I can't believe you're brother and sister. By the way, I don't live in that apartment anymore. I just got married to Chase and moved into a new apartment. Oh my God! You said you had a detective agency check it out. They did a very poor job of investigating. But, even if the affair was a mistake, I'm against the marriage. Why? Because having a presumptuous woman like you as my sister-in-law, I just don't like it. You know what? As I told you before, Chase, the groom, has no sister. So I will not become a sister-in-law to you. Huh? Are you still saying that? You took my sweet little brother away from me. The groom is an only child. Huh? We checked with his parents. It's a lie! 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 Isn't it strange that you are brother and sister and you don't even know each other's contact info? I've contacted my brother many times on social networking sites. I sent him messages every day, wanting to talk to him in person, but he kept ignoring me. Wow. I hadn't seen him since we were separated at an early age. Chase probably doesn't even know I'm his sister. I'm sure he'll remember me when he sees me in person. Well, I'm sure that part will become clear later. What is this? I can't believe that Chase and I aren't brother and sister. You finally realized your mistake? Chase's mother just called me. She told me what a terrible thing I had done. I heard that the mothers knew each other. Chase and I lived near each other and used to play together when we were little. We used to go back and forth to each other's houses and stay overnight. So we were close like sister and brother, but we were just friends. And yet you thought that he was your brother and had been separated from you, didn't you? Because he used to call me his big sister. Well, I am sure that you were like an older sister to him when he was little. I heard that he moved to another town before I started elementary school. Around the same time, my parents divorced and my father left home. I thought he was taken in by my father. Oh, so that's why he was separated from you. When I was a kid, I pleaded with my mother over and over. I told her I wanted to see my brother, but she said Chase was not my brother. She wouldn't let me see him at all. So I thought my mother lied to me because she didn't want to see my father. So that's when the misunderstanding started. Ah, this is bad. What should I do? What? I've been bragging to my friends and boyfriend that I'm the sister of a famous person. I even promised to let them meet him someday. What? Famous? He has a YouTube channel under the name Chase, right? He's not a celebrity, but he has a lot of subscribers and he's insanely famous. Oh, I know. Tell Chase to say that he's my brother and ask him to meet my friends and boyfriend. Just this one time. Chase doesn't have a YouTube channel. Of course he's not a celebrity. He's just an ordinary businessman. Huh? The company he works for doesn't allow side jobs, and he's busy with work. I don't think he would even have time to upload videos to YouTube. No way! Well, there are a lot of guys named Chase, so it's not impossible that someone might mistake him for someone else. But with YouTube, you know what he looks like, right? Melody, you didn't notice that he was a different person? Because he wears a mask when he appears on YouTube. He's about the same age as Chase. Well then, when I leaked information about Chase's fiancé's affair on social media, he didn't respond at all. Well, you've got the wrong guy. Oh no! Okay, so there was no action from you towards the Chase I married. Oh no, I must have done something really embarrassing. What should I do? I know you're in a panic now, but the cleaning fee for the wedding dress you stained with cake, the extension fee for the delay of the wedding, and compensation to me. What? You'll be billed for them later, along with the official documents. What? I'm sure it will be quite a lot of money, but you'll have to pay it, won't you? No way. You'd better apologize to the YouTube star Chase too. Oh no, what should I do? It's too embarrassing now to say that I had the wrong person. I'm sure you're right, but it's your own fault. Seriously, this is a mess. Please, answer the phone. Melody, what do you want? It turns out that my husband is not your brother. Can you please stop bothering me? We don't even really know each other. I need your help. Huh? I got a call from someone claiming to be the YouTuber Chase's lawyer. He said something about a disclosure request and a demand for compensation. What should I do? I can't pay any more compensation fees. Don't ask me. I don't know. Please don't tell me that you told YouTuber Chase that I mistakenly called myself his sister. Or that I was wrong about his fiancée cheating on him. Please, could you explain it to him? Why do I have to be the one to do that? Because you married Chase. I'm the one who got embarrassed. No, it's not my fault. You just misunderstood on your own and went out of control. But I'm your husband's childhood friend. You can help me. When you met my husband, Chase, again after the wedding, he told you, didn't he? My husband said he barely remembered you. I'm glad that you cared for him so much that you thought of him as your brother. But my husband and I could never forgive you for messing up the wedding, on top of mistakenly thinking I was cheating on him. I will never help you. Oh no! Okay, so I have to go now. Wait, at least explain this to Chase, the YouTube star. I had nothing to do with this. Please? It's so depressing. I'm going to block you. After that, Melody decided to pay a large amount of compensation to the YouTuber in question. She had just recently paid compensation to me and had no savings. She had to go into debt. I heard the details from Melody's mother, who came to apologize to me. Melody's company found out about the disturbance, and she became the topic of discussion. It seems that she couldn't stand to be looked at so coldly by everyone, so she voluntarily resigned from her job. But she still had to repay her debts. She's working from morning to night, a job she was introduced to by an acquaintance. The work seems to be very hard for her, and she calls her mother every day crying, saying she wants to go home. Of course, her mother's answer is always no. She told her she couldn't come home until her attitude was such that she wouldn't be a menace to society. As for me, I am enjoying newlywed life with my husband. I didn't expect to be treated so badly on this once-in-a-lifetime occasion. But I think it was a wedding that not only my husband and I, but also the guests who attended, will never forget.
Lillian, today is finally our wedding day. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so glad I met you. I'm leaving now. Are you ready?
Good morning, Frank. I've been really looking forward to today too. I'm leaving in about 10 minutes.
Oh yeah? Great. The weather's beautiful and it's a great day for photos.
I'm a sunny girl, you know. We're planning to have it outside, so it's great that the weather's nice.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, actually, I've been checking the weather forecast on a daily basis, and it's like I'm excited one day, worried the next.
Oh yeah?
By the way, did you talk to Fiona today?
Why? What's up with Fiona? She came back to the house last night. She did say she was looking forward to the wedding.
Well, we talked about it before, right? Fiona said she doesn't like me. She's not very nice when she talks to me. She even told me that she didn't want to go to the wedding. And yet the other night when we were having dinner at your parents' house, she said, I think I will go to the wedding. I can't get it out of my head the way she looked at me and smirked. I hope she's not up to something.
Why? What can Fiona do? Besides, she's my sister. Of course she wants us to be happy. She's always been close to me. It's not that she doesn't like you. It's that she feels like I'm being taken away from her. I'm sure she'll come to like you too. After all, you're the one I love.
You're right. I'm putting too much into it. I'm sorry for downing your sister, Frank. Just forget what I said.
Don't worry about it. I know this is just a once-in-a-lifetime event for you, and I know you are anxious about it.
Thanks. I'm ready, so I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, take care. I'll see you later.
Surprise! It went off as planned. I would never approve of you getting married to my brother. I didn't even want to come to the wedding. You don't even look good in a wedding dress. I don't know why he wanted an ugly plain girl like you. Now that I pushed you into the pool, I feel a little better. I didn't do anything wrong. It's your fault for choosing a place with a pool in the first place. And what's with the fancy pool spectacle anyway? I made it clear all along that I didn't want you two to get married. Now you see what happens when you don't listen to me. You're so lame, almost drowning in that shallow of water. Seeing the desperation in your face made you even uglier. Oh my god, I'll probably dream about it tonight. But I don't think there could have been a better surprise. The bride falling into the pool? It was the best gift, wasn't it? It fits you, the one who took my brother away from me. Well, my work is done here, and it looks like it's going to be a while before the reception continues. I'm out of here.
I didn't expect Fiona to push you into the pool. It turned out to be a nice surprise. Everyone was laughing so hard. You're too old to drown in such a shallow pool. Oh, that was hilarious. A wedding with laughter, that's what I'm talking about. The dress change, everyone knew what's going on. I told them it would take a little time. It's okay if you're a little late, but come back as soon as you can. Lillian, you're taking too long. We can't keep everyone waiting any longer. We've already finished playing the profile video. Everyone's getting tired of waiting. Are you sulking? She did that as a surprise for us, you know. There's no need to be so angry. She even timed it to coincide with your changing. It was time to change anyway, so why not? The place is starting to get a little restless. You don't want to worry everyone just because you fell into the pool. Even the people at the ceremony are worried. How much longer is this going to take? I know you're looking at your cell phone. Anyway, get back to me as soon as you can.
The ceremony is cancelled. I've notified the ceremony staff. I think they're going to start making announcements now.
What? I didn't hear anything about that.
I don't need to tell you. Just get a divorce.
Huh? Divorce? We just got married. You were looking forward to today's wedding too. And now you're divorcing me just because my sister pushed you into a swimming pool? Come on, just get out here. Let's continue with the wedding, I'm begging you. Lillian?
It's over, the wedding party and you siblings. Tell your sister so too.
Lillian, what do you mean it's over? Don't go talking crazy. I've been trying to reach you every day. Why don't you answer your phone? Please call me or send me a text. Just get back to me. I can't believe you actually called off the wedding. Why are you so angry? It was my relative who did it. You could have just laughed and forgiven her.
Laugh and forgive? Are you an idiot?
Just when I think you finally answer me. What's with the idiot? Divorce, you're kidding, right? Besides, I've been trying to get a hold of you this whole time. Why didn't you answer me? I didn't want to cancel the wedding. I didn't know how to explain to everyone what happened after that. It was so hard. And because you cancelled the reception halfway through, I had to return the wedding gifts to everyone. Thanks to that, we had to pay the entire $40,000 for the wedding. What are you going to do about it? If you insist on a divorce, then you should pay all the expenses. You don't want to do that, do you? So stop talking about divorce.
What's that? Still no word from the lawyer?
Huh?
I don't care what happens. We're getting a divorce. Of course, you'll pay me compensation and you'll pay for the whole wedding, right?
What? Lawyer? Why are you being so dramatic?
Dramatic? I almost died, remember? How can you say that?
Almost died? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're overreacting.
I'm saying I want a divorce because you're like that.
Like what?
You can say that because you don't know what I went through after that.
What? What do you mean? I know that my sister pushed you into the pool because I saw it too. I also know that you almost drowned and the staff rushed to your rescue. I didn't think anyone could drown in such a shallow pool. I couldn't help laughing though. Ah, are you mad because I laughed? You can't divorce me over something like that.
Of course I'm mad that you laughed. It's not that you laughed, but you and Fiona were laughing together. How can you laugh when your wife is dying? I really can't believe it.
So you're overreacting when you say you were dying, aren't you?
Since you don't seem to know anything, let me tell you about what I went through.
What?
First of all, you've never worn one, so you wouldn't understand. But a wedding dress is very heavy. The dress I wore weighed over 20 pounds.
No way, that much?
I wouldn't lie about something like that. On top of that, I was wearing shoes with heels I don't normally wear. I couldn't even walk properly. Suddenly, I was pushed into the pool. There was nothing I could do. The next thing I knew, I was in a hospital bed. Do you know what that means?
What?
If you don't know, I'll tell you. I was unconscious. The doctors told me that if they had gotten to me a little later, I probably wouldn't have made it.
What? No way.
What I'm telling you is true. How can you say I'm exaggerating?
I had no idea it was so bad, but what can I say?
You know, on the day of the wedding, they suddenly cancelled it. Don't you think it's strange that my mother was the one calling? Normally, I would have done it.
I guess that's because you were really angry.
Well, I was angry. Even if I was angry, it had nothing to do with the people who attended the event. I apologized sincerely. I was in a life and death situation at that time.
But then come on, I got a text from you saying you wanted a divorce. Could it be that message?
It was my mother.
Seriously?
Of course, I feel the same way as my mother. But that's how my mother felt when she told you at that time that you should divorce me. You and Fiona's behavior angered my mother that much. I hadn't even regained consciousness yet at that time. So my mother had no choice but to call you on my cell phone, okay?
Oh no. Lillian, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll take care of the money for the wedding. So give me another chance.
It's not just the wedding that you're paying for though.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm still in the hospital. Of course, you're going to pay for my hospital bills. And my dress got ripped when they were trying to rescue me. The rental company wants $5,000 to pay for it. I'm also filing attempted murder charges against Fiona.
Oh, come on, you're kidding. You don't have to go that far. Attempted murder? You're making too much of a big deal of this.
Excuse me? Did you hear what I said? I told you I almost lost my life. What the hell is it if it's not attempted murder?
Well,
I will never forgive you or Fiona. I lost my memory halfway through, but I'll never forget the look on your faces when you and Fiona were laughing.
I'm so sorry. It was our fault. I had no idea what had happened.
If you could just say you're sorry, there would be no need for the police. So then, you can talk to my lawyer. Be sure to pay up.
I don't have that kind of money. Please forgive me. How did this happen? I was against divorce, but the lawyer just went ahead and did it. I just don't agree.
You don't have to agree. We're already divorced.
I could understand if it were just me, but why are you demanding compensation from Fiona too? She's my sister, so she has nothing to do with the divorce.
I didn't think you were that stupid. Well, if nothing to do with it means she's the reason for all of this. Besides, aside from the divorce, she pushed me into the pool. That girl almost killed me, so I think it's my right to demand compensation. Besides, I asked you about all this on the wedding day, didn't I? I told you that I was worried that she didn't like me and that she was up to something. And you said you're overthinking this, she's my sister. And then you tell me not to ask for compensation? Don't push your luck.
I'm not pushing anything.
I knew she didn't like me. And I at least can imagine a little how it would feel to have the brother you love taken away from you. So that's when you told me you would keep an eye on her for me. If you had at least got angry at your sister who pushed me in the pool. Or had at least rushed to the hospital right away. I don't think I would have asked for a divorce or compensation either. But you and that little girl laughing at me. Your wife is hanging on for her life. You didn't even go to the hospital. How can you forgive someone like that? Rather than a pool, the two of you should fall deep into hell. I will never forgive you.
Oh, come on now. I admit I was wrong. I guess I didn't think it through enough. I never thought anything like that would happen to you. I'm pathetic, but I just wasn't thinking. Please, I'll change. Give me a chance to rebuild our relationship. I'll give Fiona a good talking to.
What kind of nonsense are you talking about? There's no way we can rebuild this now, is there? It's too late to apologize.
Come on.
Now you can deal with the lawyer. Goodbye.
Lillian, how are you? I've wanted to see you for a long time. But I thought I had no right to contact you until I finished paying off the debt I created when I paid you. So I've been working hard to save money and pay off my debt. And now that I'm finally done paying it back, I thought I could start over with you again. I heard you are getting remarried, and I heard the wedding is today. That's why my friend told me to give up. You really love me too, don't you, Lillian? Don't remarry another man just because you're lonely. Let's be together again. I'm coming to pick you up now, so wait for me. Lillian, wasn't the wedding at the K Hotel at 11:30 today? That's what I heard from Terry, so I just popped in. Someone totally different was having a wedding. The hotel security guards threw me out, and I didn't know what was going on. What on earth happened?
I can't believe you actually went to the wedding. Why now of all times? I really can't believe it.
Lillian, finally you answered. I mean, Lillian, aren't you in the middle of a wedding right now? Wasn't it at the K Hotel? Maybe you couldn't forget about me, and so you cancelled the wedding?
Don't be silly. The wedding was yesterday.
What? Oh, no way, really? Oh man, that Terry guy, he gave me the wrong information.
No, he didn't.
Huh? What do you mean?
Terry contacted me a while ago. He said you've been sniffing around about me and that you wanted to start over. He told you about the wedding, hoping you would give up on me. After you told him you were going to crash the wedding, he was kind enough to purposefully give you the wrong info about the hotel, time, and date.
Oh, come on. Why is he taking your side?
On the contrary, why would he take your side? You've got a pretty bad reputation around them now. Maybe you haven't noticed?
Yes, I thought everyone was cold, but I didn't think it was that bad. Lillian, don't abandon me. I beg you, please try again with me. I still love you, Lillian.
No thanks. I don't even want to see your face again. I never expected to hear from you. So I just kept my contact info as it was. But even just a text message from you is unbearable, so I'm blocking you.
Oh no.
Goodbye. Frank crashed a stranger's wedding. For causing the commotion to their wedding, he was charged $40,000 in damages. It took him 3 years to finally pay it off, so now he's gone into debt again. And it's for a really stupid reason. Oh, and also, Terry told me about Frank and his sister. She pushed me into the pool in my wedding dress at the wedding. It probably got around to all the people who were attending. Everyone close to her has since disappeared. Her parents even blamed her, saying she ruined her brother's marriage. Fiona tried to brush it off, saying that it was okay because she had her favorite brother. But the fact still remains that she's the reason her brother's marriage was destroyed. In spite of that, she refused to pay any compensation, saying, "I will never pay compensation to that kind of woman." So, Frank even had to pay the compensation for his sister. He finally became fed up with her and started to become cold towards her. In the end, she was really left all alone. It seems that she is unemployed and just stays at home. She brought all this on herself for what she did. I feel better now that they got what they had coming to them for what they did to me. My current husband is always considerate to me. He takes good care of me and I am really happy now. It turned out to be a good thing that all that happened and I was able to divorce Frank.
Nikki, I just heard from Mom that you're getting married. Is it true? Why didn't you tell me? We're sisters. How could you keep it a secret? Hello? Mom told you that? How did that happen? Didn't they disown you? Well, it's all your fault. You made a big fuss about me stealing your ex-husband. Since then, Dad said he was going to cut ties with me. But in the end, Mom forgave me. Really? Of course. Unlike you, I'm her biological daughter. She loves me more. How could you act like that? Don't you feel bad for what you did? First of all, I will never forgive you. Oh, come on. It's been 5 years already. Are you still holding a grudge? You're so immature. I will never forgive you for what you did, no matter how many years pass. Your attitude shows that you're not sorry at all. I do feel sorry, okay? But you're happy now, right? By the way, how old are you now? I will be 50 next month. Oh, wow! Congratulations! It's a miracle that you're getting married again at your age. You don't have to congratulate me. Please, leave me alone. Stop being cold. Of course I want to congratulate you. You're my precious sister, after all. Oh, really? Then why did you steal my ex-husband before? Ugh. Are we still talking about that ancient thing? Move on already. I've always hated how you drag up the past. You never change. Say whatever you want. I don't care. So, are you having a wedding? Of course. We just finalized the venue. We had a family dinner with both my parents and my fiancé's family yesterday. It was wonderful to see how well both sets of parents got along. Oh, really? I wanted to see your fiancé. Why didn't you invite me? Seriously? Why do you think I would introduce my fiancé to a homewrecker? Besides, my family disowned you. I mentioned earlier that Mom forgave me, right? We're on good terms now. You know, blood is thicker than water. Since you're Mom's stepdaughter, she doesn't love you as much as she loves me. Mom even said, it's hard for her to see you as a daughter because you're close to her age. She sees me as her only daughter. It's just how it is. That's how she feels about me. I didn't know that. Oh, my poor sister, but that's the truth. Well, I'm planning to move away after I get married. I probably won't see her much either. If that's how she feels about me, then it's sad, but I will accept it. You don't have to act so tough. Just because you're marrying a CEO, you're acting all high and mighty. Do you think you're better than me now? What? Your fiancé is 10 years younger than you, right? What kind of trick did you use to get that kind of man? We just met through work. I feel sorry for your fiancé, to be honest. He deserves so much better. Marrying someone like you, an old lady, seems like he's wasting his life. Excuse me? It's true, isn't it? Don't you think he's perfect for me? Hey, introduce me to him. Are you thinking about stealing my man again? Oh, come on. I was just joking. He'll be part of our family, so it's only natural that I want to meet him, right? Whatever you're thinking, please stop. I don't trust any word you say. I will never introduce my fiancé to you. What? Why not? I just want to say hello. No. Are we done? I'm busy. Goodbye. Hey, Nikki! Hi, Nikki. How are you doing? I have big news for you. I'm not interested to hear it. Here you go again. You're so boring. It's big news related to you. Oh, really? Then what is it? See? You are interested after all. Well then, I'll tell you. I stole your man again. What? No way that's true. Your fiancé is the CEO, right? He's 40 years old and his name is Rob, right? Yes, but... He's so handsome. I was so surprised. Where on earth did you meet him? I know he worked at the same company as you, so I waited for him in front of the office. Mom told me what Rob looked like, so I recognized him right away. He's even more handsome than I imagined. I pretended to be his old friend, and he believed me. I got his contact number and invited him to dinner right away. Guess what? He fell in love with me just like that. Now he loves me more than anything. By the way, I'm with him right now at a luxury hotel. Really? Are you jealous? Of course you are, right? Rob told me everything about you. What? I heard that you're the head of the department now. I had no idea you've climbed up the ladder so much. I can't believe you became a department head and found this perfect guy at the same time. Seriously? You don't deserve any of this. How did you manage to get him to marry you? We just fell in love, okay? He proposed to me saying he wanted to spend his life with me. How sweet! But I'm sorry. I guess that was a lie. He said he's breaking off the engagement. It makes me jealous that you two are working at the same company. Maybe I should ask him to fire you. What? You can't do that. Also, you seem to be misunderstanding something. I'm with my fiancé right now, so there's no way he's in a hotel with you. What? Stop lying. I'm with Rob right now. He said he's going to marry me, not you. I don't blame you for not accepting the fact that I stole your man again. But you have to accept the reality. You're almost 50 years old. You should have chosen someone more suitable for you. He's too good for you, okay? An old hag becoming the CEO's wife? That's ridiculous. I really think you are misunderstanding something. I told you, my fiancé is right beside me. We are going to have the wedding as we planned. Of course, I won't invite you, so goodbye. I feel sorry for you. I guess you still can't accept the reality. Well, have fun being delusional about your wedding that will never happen. Nikki? Mom told me you're having a wedding today. Is that true? What the hell is going on? Dad got invited while Mom and I weren't even invited? Mom was furious with you. She said, "You're such an ungrateful daughter." But Mom doesn't consider me as her daughter, right? So I've decided not to invite her, because I don't see her as my mother anymore. Are you serious? She's still your mother after all. I can't believe you. Anyway, Rob broke off the engagement, right? Are you still being delusional about your wedding? No, he didn't. And I am not being delusional. Then, what are you talking about? Rob is still with me right now. How on earth are you going to have a wedding? Maybe you should go see a psychiatrist. Hey, are you reading this? Reply to me. Aren't you the one being delusional? Huh? What do you mean? You got dumped by Rob, didn't you? Why are you still talking about the wedding? Listen, you are misunderstanding something. I'm at the venue and so is Rob. He never broke off the engagement, and we're about to get married. Huh? Are you out of your mind? I already told you, Rob is with me. Are you hallucinating or something? It seems like you can't accept reality still. Let me make it clear. Rob dumped you. He's now in love with me and has no intention of marrying you. Got it? It's time to wake up to reality. How could an old lady like you marry a CEO? Rob says he prefers a young, beautiful lady like me over you. Do you think that man is my fiancé? What? Let me ask you a question. Do you know Rob's full name? Of course. It's Robin Miller, right? What about it? I knew it. What do you mean? My fiancé's name is Robert Miller. What? Robin is my fiancé's twin brother. What? You're kidding, right? Nope. No way. Twins? He said he's the president of the company. Robin was supposed to be the next president of the company, but he got caught embezzling company money. What? Embezzlement? So his father, the then president, fired and severed the relationship between father and son. As a result, he wasn't able to become the president. You're lying! It's not a lie. After that, naturally his brother, who is my husband, was appointed as the next president. At first, he wasn't sure what to do, but he eventually decided to take over the company. He quit the company that he was working for at that time and studied management from scratch. He struggled at first, but never gave up. As a manager, I had a lot of opportunities to work with him. I supported him through tough times, and that's how we grew closer and eventually started dating. Then, why did Robin come out of your office? He just can't seem to accept the reality of being fired. He keeps trying to show up at the office, pretending to be his brother. But security knows all that happened and is aware of his plan. He was immediately caught that day and kicked out of the office. Really? I thought he was the CEO because he was at home during the day and thought he had a lot of free time. So what job does Robin have now? What? Is that what you believe a CEO does? CEOs are usually busy with company matters, not sitting around at home. Robin is probably unemployed now. His embezzlement is well known in the industry. It seems he couldn't find a job no matter how hard he tried. Now he seems to be enjoying his unemployed life. What? I married an unemployed man? What? You married him already? Yes, I did. I thought he was your fiancé. Oh my God, I've already registered our marriage. I just wanted him to be mine as soon as possible. That's why I rushed through all the processes. Are you serious? Oh God. Why do you have to rush such an important thing for such a stupid reason? Let me tell you more. Embezzlement wasn't the only reason he was disowned. Huh? You're kidding, right? There's still more? Robin has been involved in numerous scandals with multiple women. What? You mean before he met me, right? He told me he's deeply in love with me. I'm not sure about that. My husband says nobody can change him. Oh no! I heard that all the embezzled money was spent on women. He also used his father's credit cards without permission. No wonder he was disowned, right? He got fired from the company after he met me, right? He bought me designer bags and expensive jewelry. So, I don't believe any story that you said. He was appointed as the next president first. I believe he could easily find a new job if he had so much potential. Well, I don't know the full story and how he's doing now. But knowing him, maybe he's gotten into debt somewhere. I think his pride made him want to look good in front of you. No way! I married an unemployed man with debts? You said earlier that you wanted him to be yours as soon as possible and rushed into marriage. Maybe he felt the same way? I think he wanted to marry you as soon as possible, before you found out everything. Oh my God! The only reason I decided to marry him was that I thought he was the CEO and your fiancé. I don't need an unemployed man. But you're already married, right? Why not support him? Who knows? Maybe he'll find a decent job. You two should help each other since you are a married couple now. I don't want to do that. No. I want to live a comfortable life. Why should I support a lazy, unemployed man? That's right. I've got an idea. Why don't we trade husbands? You're kidding, right? Do you think I would agree with that stupid idea? Are we done? I'm busy preparing for the ceremony. I can't deal with you anymore. Wait, where's the wedding venue? Let me attend your wedding. This time, I will steal your real fiancé. I might still have a chance to marry the CEO. I'm not going to tell you. Even if I did, I don't think you'll make it to the wedding in time. Wherever it is, I'll do my best to make it. Just tell me. I'm having a wedding in Paris. What? You're kidding, right? Oh my God. I always had a dream of having a wedding in Paris. Not just that. Remember I mentioned I'm moving after getting married? Well, our company's headquarters are in Paris, and Robert's father has decided to focus more on business in Paris. So Robert will be working here from now on. Of course, I'm coming with him. We've already bought a new house to start a new life. You are moving to Paris? By the way, Dad is coming with us. Why only Dad? What about Mom? I only invited Dad to the wedding. Besides, Dad's had enough of Mom. After what you did to me, Mom forgave you so easily and always favors you. Dad couldn't forgive her for always choosing you just because you're her biological daughter. But that's not all. Dad's fed up with Mom's bad drinking habit. He wanted to take a break with her, so I offered him to stay with us for a while. I don't think I'll ever see Mom again. And you, of course. Oh no! So, there's no way you can come to my wedding. This is the last message from me because I'm blocking you now. Good luck with your life, Christina. What? Don't block me! You're living your luxurious life in Paris? Meanwhile, I'm stuck with an unemployed man? It's so unfair! I deserve to be in that position more than anyone. Take me to Paris too! I want to live in Paris instead of with this useless man. Please? Reply to me. Please? We had a very romantic wedding in Paris. It was the happiest day of my life. I never imagined remarrying at 50 and having another wedding. But here I am, blessed by my loving father, relatives, and friends. I am truly happy. After a few months, my father decided to divorce my mom. Freed from the stressful life with her, he looks stress-free and much younger now. According to the rumors, Robin got fired from his new job and was completely disowned by his family. He's been unemployed ever since, reportedly living off his girlfriend's support. Moreover, he was reportedly having affairs with 2 married women, leading to another scandal. Christina was heartbroken and asked for a divorce, but Robin promised to change and love her forever. They are still married to this day. Mom also turned to her for financial assistance, adding to her responsibilities of supporting both her husband and mother. She's been tirelessly working multiple part-time jobs from morning till late at night, striving desperately to make ends meet. A relative who happened to see Christina was surprised, mentioning that she looked like she was in her mid-40s, despite still being in her early 30s. I guess it's her karma. Well, I wish her all the best.
Hey, the wedding preparations are almost done, right? So, you've got my surprise gift ready, haven't you?
Surprise gift? What are you talking about? I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? A surprise before the wedding is pretty normal. You always miss these kinds of things. I want a watch, like a Rolex.
A Rolex? That's super expensive. We already have wedding costs to cover, so something that pricey is impossible.
Impossible? You're seriously stingy. I mean, you're covering the wedding costs, so you should be able to easily afford a watch.
Wait a minute. We're not rich at all, and right now we're stretched thin with the wedding. There's no way we can afford something like that.
You're marrying me, right? Then it's normal to get something like that for me. You know how hard I've been working, don't you? It's your job to support me, right?
Support you? Marriage is about the two of us working together, isn't it? I have my own responsibilities too.
Look, if we're getting married, then your money is mine too, right? It's fine to use a little in advance.
Don't talk nonsense. I'm telling you, I don't have that kind of money.
That's not the point. Anyway, I said I want it, so just get it for me. I'm going to climb the ladder even more from here, and you'll get plenty in return.
Why are you being so selfish?
You don't get it, do you? When I get promoted, you'll benefit too, you know. Then we can live an even better life. So just take care of me for now.
But...
Don't give me but. You should start thinking about supporting me more.
Lucas, where are you? How can you not be reachable at a time like this? Everyone's already gathered and the wedding is about to start. Lucas?
Elizabeth, have you gotten through to him? What on earth is going on? Can you explain the situation to me?
Mom, I'm so sorry for making you worry.
Lucas's family seats are still empty. Could there have been some kind of trouble?
No, it's fine. They're just running a little late, but there's no trouble at all, so don't worry. The ceremony will go as planned, so you can relax. I want you to enjoy today without any worries, and leave everything to us. There's really nothing to be concerned about, so please, just relax and wait, Mom.
Is that so? If you say so, Elizabeth, I'll trust you. But as a mother, I can't help but be concerned. Especially on such an important day, I worry that something might happen. But if you say everything's fine, then I'll try to relax too.
Yeah.
Still, seeing so many people gathered here, it's such a beautiful venue. If your father were still alive, I'm sure he'd be proudly watching over this moment. It's truly a blessing that our family can see you on this special day, Elizabeth. All these people have come gathered for you, and everyone's smiling and celebrating. Just seeing that fills my heart.
Thank you, Mom.
Really, I'm such a lucky woman. To be able to experience such an important and special moment in my life, it's the best gift a mother could ever ask for. So there's nothing more I want. I'm truly grateful that I get to see you in your wedding dress before I leave this world. I have no regrets anymore. Seeing you, Elizabeth, all grown up and walking your own path, there's no greater happiness. I'm truly content, you know.
Mom, don't say things like that. We still have plenty of time to spend together, so don't give up like that. The doctor said there's still a good chance for recovery. There are so many things I still want to do to show my gratitude, and we can enjoy so much more time together.
You're so sweet,
but you've already done more than enough for me. I always tell everyone I have the world's most dutiful daughter. And you know, I'm looking forward to seeing my husband again soon. I have to tell him how beautiful you look today when I meet him in heaven. I'm sure he'll be so proud and happy. Mom. Lucas, seriously, where are you and what are you doing? Enough already. Pick up the phone. Answer the call. You're seeing the messages on WhatsApp, right? It says you've read them. Why are you ignoring me? Mary, where is everyone? I've been looking for your son, but I can't get in touch with him.
Oh, Elizabeth, what's wrong?
What's wrong? This isn't the time for that. Mary, the wedding is about to start and you all need to hurry. My family is already here. This is ridiculous.
Didn't you two call off the engagement?
What?
That's what I heard from Lucas.
What are you talking about? We didn't break off the engagement. Today's supposed to be our wedding day.
Elizabeth, hey there.
Are you in your wedding dress by now?
Not sure if I want to see it or not.
Hey, what have you been doing? What's with that attitude? Where are you right now?
Does it matter where? Anyway, how's it going over there?
How's it going? Well, the wedding preparations are all done. My family and all the guests are here.
Nice. So it's too late to turn back now.
Turn back? What are you talking about? Just come to the venue already. By the way, I heard from your mom. What's this about calling off the engagement? Why did you lie about that?
It's not a lie. I'm serious. I called off the engagement with you a long time ago. I didn't think you still planned on getting married.
What? But I never heard that. Why are you lying like this? I can't accept that the engagement's off, and I don't remember you ever telling me.
No, it's not a lie. We're done. You need to realize that our engagement has been over for a while now.
What? Why are you suddenly saying this?
It's obvious. There's no point in marrying you anymore. There's no reason for us to be together.
No point? What does that even mean?
Lately, my job's been going great. The CEO himself came to me and said he has high expectations for me. I was surprised too when I became the candidate for the next CEO. He told me, "You're the only one for the job." Pretty amazing, right? I'm getting recognized at one of the biggest companies now.
But how does that lead to calling off our engagement? That has nothing to do with this.
Huh? You seriously don't get it? You're way too dumb for this.
Of course I don't understand. So explain it to me. I don't get why this is leading to calling off our engagement.
Look, even though I got a job at a big company, only useless coworkers and juniors were getting special treatment. I wasn't getting recognized at all. My talent wasn't appreciated. Staying in that kind of workplace would just waste my potential, right? So I decided to quit and start my own business.
But how does that relate to our marriage? I seriously don't get it at all.
You still don't get it? Man, your comprehension skills are terrible. I didn't realize explaining things to someone this dumb would take so much effort. I was planning to rely on your family's money. With that cash, I could easily gather the startup funds I needed. That's why I wanted to marry you. But now, I don't need that anymore. I've realized I can succeed on my own with my talent.
Do you really have to be so condescending to even have a conversation?
Your family's pretty rich, right? Living in a brand new big house, driving fancy cars.
What does that have to do with anything?
Like I said, your dad's long gone, and your mom's sick and on her deathbed. If we got married now, eventually that inheritance would come rolling in. I was planning to start my business with that money.
What? So you were trying to marry me for that reason?
Of course. Who else would marry a stubborn 34-year-old woman?
You're older than me.
Men, unlike women, get more attractive with age. Get real. But for the sake of my business, I thought I could put up with it until your sickly old mom kicked the bucket. But I don't need that anymore. I mean, I'm the next CEO of a big company now. So, how about it? I've explained it all to you step by step. You get it now? Do you understand?
Yes. Thanks for the thorough explanation. Now I completely understand that you're a real jerk.
Look at me. A truly smart person can explain things in a way that even an idiot can understand.
Anyway, my family and everyone else are already gathered at the wedding venue. So, is it okay if I show them this WhatsApp conversation as an explanation?
Do whatever you want. I feel so much better now. Even if it was for money, having to suck up to someone like you was seriously stressing me out.
Glad to hear it. We'll see you later then.
See you later? I have no reason to talk to you anymore.
Oh, really?
Wait, are you about to beg me like, please marry me? Stop, it's pathetic. Who would want to marry someone like you? Idiot.
Whatever.
Elizabeth, something went wrong. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Huh?
What did you do?
What's going on? Didn't you say you didn't need anything from me anymore?
The CEO just contacted me. He was in a panic, and I couldn't understand half of what he was saying. But he said the company might be in trouble, and it's because of me. What the hell is going on?
Oh, so he found out already. I wonder who told him.
What are you talking about? Explain it properly.
Well, I guess it really is hard to explain things so a fool can understand. But fine, I'll explain it to you. First of all, you've got it completely wrong. My family isn't rich at all. I grew up in a single-parent household, and we've always struggled with money. So stop judging based on appearances. That house? I worked hard and bought it for my mom as a gift. It was part of giving back to her, not something for luxury.
That's impossible. Come on, your family clearly looks rich. You live in a brand new big house and you're driving around in a fancy car. It's hard to believe you're not wealthy with that kind of lifestyle. I mean, anyone could see that. You're hiding the truth, aren't you? You're obviously rich.
The house and the car might look extravagant, but those were things I worked for over a long time to provide for my mom. She raised me with so much struggle, and I wanted to give something back. So wealth has nothing to do with it. How can you not understand that? It's about gratitude to family, not money. Don't just jump to conclusions.
What? There's no way you could afford such an expensive house or car. You've been living at home as an unemployed loser, always wearing plain clothes. There's no way you're running any kind of business. If you're going to lie, at least come up with something better. You're just jobless. Stop joking around.
I'm only temporarily letting someone else handle my work to take care of my mom. That's the reason I'm living at home too. And by the way, these clothes are from pretty nice places. Just because there isn't a big flashy brand logo doesn't mean they look cheap to everyone.
Well,
My mom raised me all on her own, sacrificing everything. I wanted to give back to her, so I studied hard, worked hard, and gave it my all. Honestly, I regret it now. The years of pushing herself too hard took a toll, and she ended up getting sick. If I hadn't been so focused on work, I could have spent more time with her. Maybe if I'd been around, I would have noticed her illness sooner. Anyway, there are a lot of business people at the wedding who have helped me out. I guess one of them knows your company's CEO.
why didn't you tell me that from the start? If I had known you were that amazing, I would have treated you differently.
Well, I'm actually glad. Now I've seen your true colors before the wedding.
Hey, can you contact the CEO and clear things up for me?
Huh? Why should I have to do that?
Why? This all happened because you kept such an important thing from me. You should take responsibility for this mess.
Responsibility? What responsibility do I have? And besides, you called my dear mom a dying old hag, didn't you? Why on earth would I help someone who said that?
I'm sorry about that. I take it back, okay? Please, I'm begging you. I finally made it onto the fast track to becoming the next CEO. Help me out, will you?
You know, fine. So you want me to explain things to your company's CEO, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Give me his contact info.
I appreciate it. Make sure you clear up this misunderstanding. Elizabeth, why are you ignoring me? I've been calling you. Pick up the phone. Let's talk this over again. Hey, pick up, Elizabeth. Why aren't you answering? You're reading the messages on WhatsApp. I know you've seen them. It says read. Stop ignoring me.
Hey.
You've got to be kidding me.
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you tell the CEO?
What did I say? I just told him the truth. What you did to me. How you called my dear mom a dying old hag. I told him everything.
What?
Why are you so surprised? You're the one who asked me to explain it.
I told you to clear up the misunderstanding.
And that's exactly what I did. I made sure there was no misunderstanding and explained everything clearly.
That's not what I meant. What I wanted was for you to tell him something that would make sure I didn't get fired. Something that would work in my favor. You should have understood that much. Because of the unnecessary things you said, the CEO is completely furious now. I asked you to help avoid this situation. I knew you couldn't do anything without being told step by step. But I didn't think you'd mess up this badly. You've completely ruined everything. My life is over. You're the one who destroyed it all. Do you get that?
Oh, I see. But you told me to tell the truth, so I did exactly that. It's strange to blame me when I was just following your request. How the CEO reacted is the result of your own actions. And even if I hadn't said anything, the outcome would have been the same sooner or later. If you were really trusted by the CEO, there's no way you'd get fired so easily, right? So maybe the real problem is with you.
What am I supposed to do now? The CEO is furious and exclaimed that I was terminated. I've been completely abandoned. I've never seen him this furious before, and he's definitely not the type to change his mind. So there's no way I can go back to the company now. I never thought it would come to this. If you had just explained things properly, this wouldn't have happened. Do you really understand? My life is hanging by a thread right now.
Man, you can totally see he's the big boss of a huge corporation. Quick decisions. How impressive. I really admire leaders who can make the best decisions for their company and employees so swiftly. I think people with that kind of decisiveness should be in charge. There's nothing worse for an organization than an indecisive leader. So maybe the CEO was right to cut you loose. I'm sure the company will be better off now. In fact, your departure might be a good thing for them.
You're talking like this isn't your problem. This is all your fault. If you hadn't run your mouth to him, I'd still be on the fast track to success at a big company. I was climbing the ranks, and I was supposed to be the next CEO. But now, thanks to you, I've fallen into this mess. What are you going to do about it? I trusted you, and now look where I am.
Are you seriously still saying that? You're blaming everything on me and acting like you didn't do anything wrong? It's honestly baffling that you thought you could succeed with that mindset. With such an irresponsible, passive attitude, no one would follow you, no matter how skilled you are. It's no surprise the CEO got angry. And no matter what I said, the real issue is how you've been behaving, isn't it? Maybe it's time you finally realize that your own actions caused this mess.
How dare you say that?
So what's your plan now? How are you going to start your business? Do you even have the means for that?
Don't underestimate me. I've been working at a big company for over a decade. I've got some savings, and with my experience, I'm sure the bank will give me a huge loan.
But with the compensation for breaking off the engagement and the wedding venue costs, you're going to be in a pretty tough spot, aren't you?
What?
Oh, right. You thought I was just some clueless, unemployed woman living with her parents at my age, huh? Did you really think I'd just cry and give up? Too bad. I've already consulted with an excellent lawyer. You should expect to receive the lawsuit soon.
What?
Oh, and by the way, canceling the venue on the day of the wedding means you have to pay the full amount. Given how malicious your actions were, the compensation is going to be a lot higher than the usual rate. You tried to cause me as much damage as possible, right? Too bad it didn't work. Come on, say it again. Tell me how you're undamaged.
Wait, this can't be happening.
Save your excuses for the court.
Hey, don't you think this has gone too far? You don't have the right to control my life like this. You didn't have to take it this far. Do something about it.
Oh, look who's here. What are you talking about?
What do you mean by what? I can't land any contracts. Suppliers are overcharging me. And one of my trusted employees ran off with my money. I know it's you behind all of this, sabotaging me from the shadows. You're taking it too far now.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb.
No, seriously, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you explain it to me?
Huh? I mean, you know I started my own business, and you're sabotaging it, right?
Did you really start your own business? I always thought you were just all talk, but I guess you've got some drive.
Don't play dumb. There's no way you don't know. You've been sabotaging everything from behind the scenes.
I seriously don't know what you're talking about.
Like I said.
No, seriously, I really don't know.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
That can't be right. There's no way everything is going wrong like this when I'm trying so hard. I've been following my plans and my methods weren't wrong. But suddenly, everything's falling apart, and it feels like someone's sabotaging me. You've got to be dragging me down somehow, right? It has to be you. You must be doing something behind the scenes. There's no other explanation for why everything's going so wrong.
Are you seriously buying into some conspiracy theory like that? I'm not some bored person with time to mess with your life. And honestly, I don't care about you anymore. There's no need or reason for me to be involved with you, so there's no way I'm sabotaging anything you're doing. Think for yourself. This is just the result of your own actions, but it's so typical of you to blame others. It's honestly ridiculous.
Then why is everything falling apart like this? It doesn't make any sense. I've been doing well all along and my plans were perfect. There's no way there's a problem with what I'm doing. That's why I'm sure someone's out there sabotaging me. You must know something.
Well, if you're asking me, it sounds like you just don't have a talent for running a business. Not being able to see your own incompetence is a problem in itself. Before blaming others, maybe you should think about whether your methods or decisions were wrong. Instead of doubting me, maybe you should reflect on yourself a bit more. Running a business isn't easy, you know?
That can't be right. I'm the kind of guy who was about to be named the next CEO of a huge company. There's no way my methods are wrong. If it weren't for you, I would have been a CEO by now, living a hugely successful life. My life would have been perfect if you hadn't gotten in the way. How can you not see that?
What? Are you seriously still saying that? Do you really believe you're that talented? Do you really think you got where you are all on your own? Jesus, I'm so shocked. I don't even know what to say. You seriously have no clue about yourself, do you?
Huh? What are you talking about? You got something to say to me? It's just going to be more of your snide comments, isn't it?
Oh my God. This is unbelievable. I didn't realize you were this clueless about yourself. I didn't think you were this dumb.
What? Spit it out and explain.
Fine. Since you clearly need someone to explain it to you in a way even you can understand, I'll do it. The reason the CEO took an interest in you wasn't because you were talented. In fact, there was only one reason you were valued at all, and that's because you were my fiancé. That's all there was to it. Do you get it now?
What? What are you talking about? I've never heard anything like that before. Are you mocking me?
Connections between business leaders run deeper than you think. Of course, your engagement to me reached the CEO's ears. That's why he gave you special attention, out of consideration for me. Your talent was never a factor. Do you get it now?
What? Then...
That's right. You were only noticed because you were my fiancé. Do you understand now?
What the hell?
And before that, your bosses and coworkers didn't even acknowledge you, right? You were being overtaken by your juniors, and then, all of a sudden, the CEO started paying attention to you. Didn't you think that was strange? Anyone with common sense would have noticed.
But I thought it was because of how hard I was working.
Come on. Your company that you just started is already falling apart after 6 months, isn't it? It seems like the one who didn't have any real judgment is you.
It's not gone yet.
But it's about to, isn't it?
Well, that can't be true.
See? You're completely incompetent. Face reality.
No. I'm not.
Well, whatever. Keep living in your delusions, if that's what makes you happy. Goodbye.
Wait.
What now? I don't have anything more to say to you.
I do. Don't you feel anything hearing about the situation I'm in?
Well, I do have some thoughts.
You do? Like, maybe you feel sorry for me or want to help me out, right?
No, more like, serves you right.
Damn you.
Excuse me?
No, nothing. Look, like I explained, I'm in a tough spot right now. Could you lend me some money? $70,000? No, $50,000 for now would be fine. I swear, I'll pay you back.
Jesus Christ. Well, fine. I'll lend you that much.
Really?
Yes. I'll bring the money to you, so tell me which hotel you're hiding in.
Thank you. I owe you one. It's been an hour already. Aren't you ready yet? Think about my situation and hurry up.
I can't believe you're saying that. I'm getting it ready, so just wait.
You're so slow. Oh, and can you add another $2,000 to that?
Why?
I got hungry once I relaxed a bit, so I ordered a bunch of stuff through room service. Plus, I've got to cover the cost for the extra nights.
You've got to be kidding me.
You're so annoying. Just shut up and bring the money.
Sounds like you've had a few drinks too. Well, whatever. I'll pay for it later. I don't want the hotel to be bothered, and this is your last meal after all.
Wow, you're usually so sassy, but today you're being pretty obedient. If you promise to always be generous with money and stay obedient like this, maybe I'll reconsider marrying you.
Oh, really? Maybe I'll take you up on that.
Depending on the conditions, of course. I'll be free to cheat and you'll take care of all the housework. Oh, and I'll need you to hand over the management rights to your company. If you do that, I might think about it.
Oh, wow. What great conditions.
How long are you going to make me wait? You're still not ready? You're really slow. Can you hurry up already?
Just wait a little longer.
This is way too slow.
Oh, looks like they've arrived.
Finally. Wait, what do you mean by looks like they've arrived?
I'm a bit busy, so I sent some people to handle it for me.
What? You should have told me that beforehand.
Sorry about that.
So, who did you send as a stand-in? Why aren't you coming yourself and leaving it to someone else? Do you have a reason for not showing up? I can't have you sending over some sketchy people. You're not setting me up for something, are you?
Well, the gangs will be there.
What? The gangs? Hey, you're joking, right? Are you seriously saying that? So, you mean like actual gangs? Why would you bring people like that into this? Are you really going to use the mob to push me into a corner? Don't mess with me.
I'm serious, I told you. They are gangs. This isn't a joke. This is the consequence of what you've done. You sowed the seeds, so now you have to reap what you've sown. It's only fair, right?
Wait, what are you really saying? I just needed some money, that's all. How did things get this bad? I had a bit of debt, and I just wanted to pay it off. And now, when I'm this cornered, how can you be so calm? I never expected you to pull something like this. You're the one who's out of control.
I used my connections to track down the gangs you borrowed money from. Honestly, I was prepared for some blowback on me. But luckily, it didn't come to that. Turns out, they were pretty mad when they found out you called them good-for-nothing thugs. Once I gave them your location, they seemed satisfied with that, so they haven't asked me for anything else.
What? So, I can't escape now?
Exactly. I just got word that they've arrived on your floor. There are lookouts at the hotel entrance, so there's really no way out for you now. It's all on you to deal with them. I'm not helping you any further.
You've lost it doing something like this.
Which one of us is really out of control? I'd say you're the one who's gone off the deep end.
Damn you. Why would you do this? Aren't we supposed to get married?
What?
That's what we talked about, right? You were on board with it too. We discussed business strategies, overseas trips, The watch I wanted, the car. I had it all planned out. And now this? You traitor.
Gosh, listen, Lucas. Engrave these words deep in your heart.
What?
Who in their right mind would marry someone like you? Idiot. Mom, you're looking great these days. I was really worried about you not too long ago, but now it's completely different. You look like you've gotten younger, and more than anything, you seem so much happier. It's been a long time since I've seen you this healthy, and it's such a relief. By the way, how's your body feeling? Is there anything that's bothering you?
I'm doing just fine. Lately, I've been feeling really good. My appetite's come back and everything tastes delicious. I can move my body a lot more than before, too. Even the doctor was surprised, saying he didn't expect me to recover this quickly. He mentioned that my immune system seems stronger, and my body is reacting so differently now. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised myself. I never thought I'd feel this energetic again. But maybe they're right when they say that illness comes from the mind.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's amazing how much your body can change just by shifting your mindset. Now I feel light both mentally and physically, and most of all, I find joy in each day. Before, every day felt like a struggle, and both my body and spirit felt heavy. Now it's the complete opposite. I've even been thinking about trying something new.
That's wonderful. When you're feeling well, it puts me at ease too, and I start thinking about all the places we can go together. There are so many cafes I've been curious about, and restaurants that are highly rated. Before, I held back because you weren't feeling well, but now it seems like we can enjoy them together. What's changed? Why do you feel so much more positive all of a sudden?
Of course that's obvious. When I was told those things, it actually sparked a fire in me. There's no way I could accept being called a dying old hag. On the contrary, I wanted to prove that person wrong. So I made up my mind to get better no matter what. I still have a lot left to do, and I can't give up that easily.
I see.
That's right. That idiot. Next time I see him, I'll make sure he gets what's coming to him. It's unacceptable for anyone to treat me like that. The next time we meet, he won't get away with it. I'll make sure he regrets trying to trample on my pride. He'll learn exactly what it means to have made me this angry. Darling, I'm sorry. It looks like it'll be a little while longer before I come to see you. I still have things to do in this world. I'll keep fighting here for a little longer. Once I've finished everything I need to, I'll come join you. Until then, please watch over me with peace of mind.
That's so like you, Mom. Knowing that I've inherited that same strength from you gives me peace of mind. Because you're so strong, it makes me feel like I can't afford to give up either. I need to keep pushing myself so I can live just as strong as you do. Seeing you so full of energy makes me want to take on more challenges in my own life. I'll keep living strong just like you, no matter what happens. Thank you, Mom. I've realized how much your strength has been supporting me all this time. As for what happened to Lucas, he was cornered in his hotel room by the gangs. At first, it seems like he tried to lock himself inside and hold out. But when he realized there was no way to escape, Lucas ended up calling the police himself. For all his bravado, in the end, he couldn't handle things on his own and had to ask for help. The police temporarily protected him, but the gangs weren't the type to just give up, and they were determined to track him down. Lucas couldn't return to his company, and his family turned their backs on him, leaving him completely isolated. Eventually, He couldn't pay back his debts and tried to flee in the middle of the night, but he was caught during his escape. What happened to him after that, I don't know. As for me, I'm living happily with my mom. I want to keep protecting and cherishing the woman who's always supported me.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.